Hey, Christian with Duvik Rentals here. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to set up your rental equipment. I'm going to assume that you've followed the previous chain of videos going over how to set up all the other individual items that are included in the kit and configure them. For example, how to set up a mic stand, how to set up the speaker stands, or for example, how to configure and set up the Party Box 120s. I'm going to go over the table from right to left and show you what's included in our social kit. Starting with the Party Box 120. The Party Box 120 includes the wall plug. The wall plug just plugs into the back here. The Party Box 120 can also just run on battery power for up to a few hours, I think. So it's up to you depending on the kind of event you're running and how long you plan to, well, run it. So you get two of these. Also included, you get a mic kit. The mic kit comes with one mic, a dongle for the mic, a wall plug, a foam mic mutter, and a charger. On rental, we do our best to make sure that the mic and dongle are pre-charged to 100%, but we include the charger as a courtesy. We also include two 16-foot aux cables. The Party Box 120s do allow for daisy chaining, and on top of that, for aux connectivity with your phone. The last part here is the speaker stands and the mic stand as well for the mic. The speakers sit on top of the speaker stand. There's a cover on it right now, but these covers just pop off and you just slide the speaker on top of the pole. To get started with our kit assembly, I'm going to start with the mic. To get started with that, we're going to take the foam mic mutter. We're going to slide that on over the mic here. Now that that's on, we're going to identify which one of these 120s we're going to want to call the main unit. I'm going to pick this one. You take the mic dongle, go ahead, plug that in here. We're going to turn that on, turn the mic on. At that point, we're ready to go there. Last little bit of assembly here, we're going to grab the mic stand. I'm going to throw the mic and the mic stand. And also that is adjustable as well. The mic just slides right in via this clip. Clip you just pinch. It goes right in there. I'm going to set this off to the side so it's not in my way, but that's done. I'm going to take the 120. There's a handhold here at the bottom and a handle at the top. Line up the hole. That's good. Throw the other unit on. That's good as well. And then at this point, there's two methods for getting these set up and linking them together. There is the OraCast method, and there's daisy chaining. Both of them have pros and cons. If you choose to OraCast, OraCasting will sync the lights and the music with a very, very slight delay that's usually not noticeable. The biggest drawback is the mic will only play out of one speaker, the main unit, the one you plug the dongle into. If you want the mic to play out of both units, then your only option is daisy chaining. The drawback to daisy chaining is the audio will still sync. The lights will still, it syncs to the music, but they won't necessarily be the same color. Yeah, so that's the only drawback there, is the lights won't be the same color all the time, but they'll be synced to the music. I'll show you how to set up both ways. Let's start with the OraCast method. Start by turning on both of the speakers. Probably should have done this prior to throwing them on the stands, but I know where the button is, so I can do that fairly easy. The OraCast button is the one straight behind the power button, indicated by that chime there. At that point, both these speakers here should be linked. And when you play music, they should be linked together. Oh, this one has the lights turned off. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. So the OraSync controls the volume in tandem. It controls the lights in tandem. Again, the only drawback is the mic will only play out of the individual speaker that the dongle is plugged into. To go over the other method of connecting the speakers together, we're going to look at daisy chaining, and that's done via the 16-foot aux cable. So we're going to go around to the back of the speakers here. We're going to flip down this panel on both of the speakers. So one thing to note is on these speakers, there's a daisy chain, there's an in, and there's an out. I'm going to want to assume that because you're daisy chaining, your main goal is to pass the mic audio from your main unit to the other unit. You're going to want to be looking at your main unit. That's going to be the one the dongle's in. As you can see, there's an out. This is where the daisy chain is here. You're going to want to plug in the aux cable into this out here, into the in of this one. So let me do that here. So at this point here, from the main unit, the audio that's leaving the main unit, so audio out, there we go. Take the other end of the aux cord, and then go to the in for the daisy chain, because the audio out is going into this speaker here. There we go. So with that, you should be daisy chained. The audio from your main unit will be playing out of the secondary unit. With that will be the mic pass-through going to both units. Christian Duvik with Duvik Rentals, mic test, mic test. And with that, the audio is passing through both. And then just as kind of proof there, just to show how the syncing of the music and lights work on daisy chaining looks. And so again, this is the drawback to daisy chaining. The lights kind of do what they want. They are playing in sync with the music, but not in sync with each other, if that makes sense. That should give you everything you need to set up your social kit for your event and all the different configurations for it. So have fun at your event. Thank you for choosing Duvik Rentals. Have fun.